Hi guys, Steph here. Hey, look at this. I've got a bag of pens. Now, these are from my, I did a pen hunting trip just recently, and I came back with, a couple of pens. So they came in this particular bag here. Look at that. Hey, do you want to have a look at them? Yes, of course you do. Okay, let's show you what we came up with. Yes, and these are the pens that I managed to find while we were out pen hunting. And don't forget, people, for you people that don't know, the majority of these pens will become available. Some of them will be used for parts. Some of them, I don't know, maybe giveaway or just sell as is, but a lot of them will be restored and will become available. So like my regular customers, if in doubt, make an inquiry, because I believe there's a lot of people out there that look at some of these pens and they think to themselves, oh, there's no way that pen is still going to be available. But believe it or not, I've still got some very nice pens from my recent pen hauls. So yes, some of these will get snapped up very quickly. Others, for some strange reason, as I said, people do not make any inquiries. And as I said, I've got some gorgeous pens still available that nobody, for some strange reason, made an inquiry. But I think that strange reason is quite simply people look at the pens and go, oh yeah, there's no way that one's still going to be available. Listen, at the end of the day, if you don't ask, you don't know. Nice and simple. Right, without further ado, let's have a look at these pens. No particular order. There we go. We've got a nice Parker. I think this is the 95. Yep, it's a Parker 95 in this lovely, what they term as Thuya lac colour. To the front here, there we go, an absolutely lovely Wyvern fountain pen in this silver hatch pattern. A very nice pen. That'll make a lovely pen once it's restored. This one, very interesting pen. I'm going to keep it at a distance. I'm going to try not to give you too much information on it. You can see it's got some discolouring to it, but I'm going to actually keep you in suspense with regards to this particular pen. I'm not showing you the clip because what I'm going to do, I'm going to definitely restore this one. You can see there's a clue, it's a lever fill, but I'll restore this and we'll definitely do a review on that one. It's an interesting and I think quite a rare pen. Yeah, as always, we've got Parkers. This is a Parker Junior, but saying that, still lovely pens for everyday writers. What we got? Oh right, this is a little Waterman Ideal fountain pen. If you take a look to the top there, the clip has actually broken off and somebody's put this sort of, do they call it a reminder clip? But yeah, it's got a lovely Waterman nib there, lovely colour. So we may do something with that particular pen there. This looks like a Parker Dufold. Is it a senior? I'm not quite, yeah, well it looks like a senior. It's nice and chunky in the blue colour. Parker 51. Right, this one's actually interesting. The only reason I actually bought this one is for parts and for this cap, because the cap is absolutely, you can still feel the pattern to the cap. So even if we can't do anything with a pen, we can do something with a cap. But take a look at that. Look what somebody's actually done there. Now why would you do that? Somebody's tried making a ballpoint from a fountain pen. Okay, they've filled it in with some sort of, is it an epoxy or something? When I saw it, I thought, that's strange, I'll have to buy that just to show you people. Let's have a look inside. So it's still actually got the, yeah, the aerometric filler, but well, I don't know why they've done that. They've actually tried to make some sort of a ballpoint from a Parker 51. But saying that, it'll still come useful for parts or whatever. Here we go, a nice little Conway Stewart. Can't quite see what, let me have a look at my loop. Oh, it's a 106 Conway Stewart with a sort of slightly semi-hooded nib. A lovely little pen, somebody will enjoy that. Burnham pen in this lovely sort of blue gold vein marbling. It's got the Burnham nib to it. Lovely pen. Here's a nice one. It's a Waterman in this blue, what we term is striated, blue striated pattern. Let's have a look again, see what model it is. It's a, oh, it says here, a W5. Okay, it's got the correct nib on it. That'll make a lovely pen once it's restored. A lovely pattern on it, and quite a large cap band, as you can see there. We've got a Parker ballpoint there, which matches, I think, the other Parker I showed you a little bit earlier. What's this one here? I can't quite see. Let me have a look. Oh, it's a Scribe number 330. A Conway Stewart Scribe 330 pen. Doesn't look like the original nib there, but not sure what we'll do with that particular one. Looks like another Parker 51. Yeah, although it's a little bit tatty, it'll still clean up nicely. We'll still make that into a working pen. Well, there we go. Doesn't need any introduction, this particular pen. We've got a Parker 75 Cicel in solid silver. Great pens. All we'll do with that is just simply clean it up. There's no dings in it. It's in gorgeous condition. We've got a small Swan pen here. These two gold fill bands. The correct Swan nib, as you can see there. So I'm sure there's people out there that collect the small Swan pens. Yet another Parker. Yeah, I think this is another Dufold, or it may be a Junior. Little bit tired, needs a clean up. Although when we clean it up, it'll make a lovely pen for somebody. Haha, look at that. Yes, another pen that doesn't need any introduction. There we go. Do you know what it is? Well, you can tell by the size of it, I'm sure. What we've got is a Mont Blanc. In fact, if I just bear with me a second, if I find it for you, there we go. If I bring it nice and close for you, you can see there, it's a Mont Blanc Meisterstück 149. A big chunky pen, lovely condition, just needs a clean up. Okay, Parker 61, unusual, it's still got the inlaid arrow there. Actually it's got, looks like a bit of a stubby nib or an oblique nib there, so interesting. What's this one? A Waterman, quite a small pen, again that'll clean up quite nicely. Another Parker 51 in this grey colour, nice condition as it is. We'll just give that a clean, disassemble it, service it, and that'll make a lovely pen for somebody. Yet another Parker. I think that's quite a big one there, so let me just have a look. Parker Dufold, and yeah, 35. So we've got a Parker Senior in this burgundy colour, nice condition, just needs servicing. A lovely little Conway Stewart here. There you go, with a lovely little barrel imprint there. Is it the 16 or, let me have a look again. Oh, number 14. As you can see there, you can see it more clearly than I can. Okay, little bit tired, bit dirty, just needs cleaning. Anybody looking for a nice Conway Stewart, get in touch. Oh, what we got here? Alright, look at this. Conway Stewart, looks like a 388 in this mauve colour. Slight kink to the nib as you can see there, but that's not a problem. Okay, that'll make a lovely pen for somebody. That looks like another 61. There you go, you can see the arrow clips missing. This is actually the 61 Flighter. There we go, another gorgeous pen. I believe this one is, if I just have a look, yeah, it's a Conway Stewart 27 with a correct nib and a large cap band, as you can see there. These are actually lovely chunky pens. It's in nice condition. We'll just give it a nice clean up, service it. That'll make a stunning pen for somebody that's looking for a Conway Stewart. And what have we got here? Well, we've got a price tag, £32.50. Okay, let me have a look. Right, this is actually a Burnham pen, but on close inspection with my loop, it's got the correct nib. I can see it's actually beginning to what we term as craze on the barrel, so yeah, I'm not quite sure what we'll do with this. Maybe we'll just clean it up and have it, somebody will use it as an everyday user pen, because it, as you can see, it's a lovely sized fountain pen. There we go. What we got here, a Schaefer Snorkel. Again, we'll service that. Anybody looking for a Schaefer Snorkel, you know where we are. Right, this one is actually another one of the interesting pens. You can see it's got this lovely chase pattern to the barrel and the cap, and if I show you the barrel imprint, okay, you may be able to see it says I think it's Pickering's E-bore pen. Okay, then underneath 28 High House Gate York, and then to the bottom number 479. So it's actually a Conway Stewart pen, made as a lot of pens in that particular period were made for retailers, stationers. This one, I believe, Pickering's, it was actually a toy shop in, as it says, in York. And the E-bore, as it says, Pickering's being the name of the shop, E-bore is a famous race, horse race if you like, at the York races. Interesting pen. There we go. Nib just needs, well, just the whole pen just needs a service and a clean. We've got this is a Notto the pen. It's a lever fill. It's got the correct nib to it. Unfortunately, it's missing the cap. Any of you people out there got a spare cap? Or any of you people have a cap and you're looking for the pen? If you are, as always, get in touch. Let's bring you a little bit closer. Another Conway Stewart, lovely pen this one, just needs cleaning. This is, I believe, what they term as the strawberry marbling colour. What model is it? Let me have a look. It's a 4476, which is not a rare, but it's an unusual model, but a lovely pen. This will make a lovely pen once it's restored. A lot of these, like I said, if I've actually done a video on a particular pen, I do not tend to do another review to repeat it. But the likes of that, yeah, once it's done, I'll review it so you people can have a look at it. Another Conway Stewart here. Is it 75? Once again, you people will be able to see it a lot clearer than I can. Conway Stewart, nickel trim. Once cleaned up, they make lovely classic pens. Yeah, another Waterman, maybe another W5, is it? Again, let's show you people the barrel imprint there. Okay, it's a lever fill pen. It's got, looks like to have the correct nib, just needs cleaning. A lovely pen in this blue striated colour again. Once again, that'll be restored. Parker Junior, great pens, once restored, no nonsense, great everyday writers. And last but not least, a Lapis Parker Dufold. It's a smallish pen. You can see to the bottom there, the blind cap is actually broken off and part of it is missing. There's some teeth marks to the pen. Alright, you can see the nib is pushed all the way in. It's actually got the older version, the Christmas tree feed. Okay, so that's nice. But yeah, not too sure what I'm actually going to do with this particular pen. But a lovely pen indeed. And there you have it. So they're the pens from my recent pen hauls. Some interesting ones, some very nice pens as well, some pens for parts. There's actually one particular pen that I mean, it's not very often that I tend to keep any of the pens, believe it or not, because I know a lot of you people think, oh Steph, you're so lucky with having all these pens. Well, I haven't got all these pens. I have to pay good money for them, and I have to try and recoup the money that I've spent on these pens. So I cannot afford to keep them, unfortunately. But there's one particular pen in this haul that, yeah, I think I'm actually going to restore, clean and keep for myself. Which one do you think it is? Right, I hope you've enjoyed looking at all these pens as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. Leave a comment below, press that thumbs up, give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget subscribe as well. And don't forget, wherever you are around the world, please stay safe, as well as our friends in the Ukraine. Slava Ukraini. But for now, I'll just say bye bye for now.